Did you know that according to statistics from the National Institute on Aging, over 78% of people over the age of 60 believe that the skin is the clearest sign of aging. Among them, nearly 60% are washing their faces the wrong way every day without even knowing it. The result is not only wrinkled and dry skin, but also poor sleep, emotional imbalance, and even effects on overall health. Have you ever looked in the mirror and asked yourself, why does my skin look so dull and full of wrinkles, even after trying countless creams, serums, or masks? Your skin still does not improve. If you see yourself in that question, then today's video is for you. We will explore a natural and gentle facial cleansing method shared by a 75-year-old dermatologist with over 45 years of experience. No expensive cosmetics, no complicated routines, just 5 simple habits using your fingertips each day, and your skin could look up to 10 years younger. If you are over 60, please watch this video to the end. It might change the way you care for your health every day. What country are you watching from? Leave a comment below, and do not forget to subscribe if you find this content helpful. You may have never thought about this, but the skin is actually the largest organ of the body and often the first place to show us that our health is changing. After the age of 60, the skin begins to lose its elasticity, becomes drier, more prone to wrinkles, and often shows signs like brown spots, crow's feet, or puffiness under the eyes. But what matters most is that these changes are not just cosmetic. They reflect a decline in internal body functions, including the circulatory system, the endocrine system, and even the immune system. According to a report from Harvard Medical School, after the age of 60, blood flow to the skin can decrease by up to 40%. This means the skin receives less oxygen and fewer nutrients, which slows down cell regeneration and causes the skin to look dull and tired. At the same time, the natural collagen production in the body gradually decreases, making wrinkles appear more noticeable. Many older adults end up using too many skincare products without understanding the root cause of the issue. You may have tried whitening creams, anti-wrinkle serums, or collagen masks, yet still see little improvement. That is because you are treating the symptoms, not the root. Just like a garden that is not watered properly, no matter how much fertilizer you add, it cannot thrive. Skin works the same way. If you wash your face with cold water, rub it harshly, or apply moisturizer too late in the day, even the most expensive creams will struggle to make a difference. But here is the good news. Skin still has the ability to regenerate even after treads. The key lies in how you care for it every day. From how you wash your face, how you dry it, to when you apply your cream. When you learn to truly listen to your skin, it will respond with softness, brightness, and vitality. So what exactly do we need to change in order to bring our skin back to life? Her name is Esperanza, a Mexican-American dermatologist who has practiced for over 45 years in the city of Oaxaca. Now, 75 years old, she still begins each day with a very special routine. She looks into the mirror and observes her own skin, not with the eyes of a doctor, but with the heart of someone simply listening to her body. You might assume that a doctor with decades of experience must have shelves filled with luxury skincare products or the most advanced skin treatment machines. But no, she does not use machines. She does not use fancy serums. She does not get fillers or laser treatments. She only uses her own hands. In truth, there was a time when she had neglected her own face. At the age of 50, she started to notice changes in her skin. The lines under her eyes grew deeper. The corners of her mouth began to droop. Even the products she had prescribed to her own patients no longer seemed to work for her. But because she was always busy, she would just rinse her face quickly with cold water, pat it dry with a towel, and rush off to her clinic. Then one day, after finishing a consultation with an older woman, that patient softly said, "I do not need any treatment. I just want to look natural like you." That sentence touched something deep inside her. I had treated thousands of patients. I had taught them how to love their skin, but I had never truly cared for my own with love. She recalled, from that moment on, she no longer looked at her face with a clinical eye, but with appreciation. She began to wash her face more slowly, gently touching her skin as if she were caring for a loved one. She shared, "It is not the product that creates the change. What makes the difference is how you touch your skin each day. When you shift from washing your face to embracing it, your skin begins to respond in a whole new way." Within a few months, she began to notice very small but very real changes. Each morning, her face felt less swollen. Her skin felt smoother. The way she looked at herself in the mirror became softer and more accepting. What surprised her most was that as she cared for her skin with love, her entire body also started to change. Her sleep came more easily. Her eating habits became more balanced. Her blood sugar began to stabilize without needing more medication. Do you see? One small sentence led to a big transformation. No doctor, no clinic, no high-tech machines. Just you sitting quietly with yourself, placing your hand on your face, and caring for your skin as if you were embracing someone you love. And from that journey, Dr. Esperanza developed 5 small fingertip habits that cost nothing, require no complexity, and can help skin over the age of 60 look up to 10 years younger. At the same time, they also improve mood, sleep, and overall energy. In the next section, I will walk with you through the first habit. It may seem simple, but it is often the number one cause of daily skin damage. The first habit is washing your face the right way. Each day, most of us wash our face at least once or twice. But have you ever asked yourself, are you really cleansing your face? Or are you unknowingly damaging your skin? Dr. Esperanza once said the biggest mistake older adults make is not that they do not use skincare products, but that they wash their face the wrong way every day. That might sound simple, but it is the root cause of many skin problems like dryness, wrinkles, dark spots, and sagging. First is the water temperature. Many people still use cold water in the morning to wake up, but cold water causes the pores to tighten suddenly, which blocks the skin's natural detox process. This makes the skin look dull, prone to build up, and more likely to lose moisture. On the other hand, using water that is too hot strips away the skin's natural oils, leading to cracking and imbalance. According to an article from Harvard Health Publishing, the ideal water temperature for washing your face is between 29 and 31 degrees Celsius. That is gently warm, similar to the water used to bathe a newborn baby. Next is how you touch your face. Many people tend to rub too hard, especially around the forehead, nose, and chin. Some even use old rough towels to scrub the skin. But any harsh movement causes micro damage to the skin, especially for those over 60. When the outer skin layer becomes thinner and more fragile, redness, wrinkles around the eyes, or sagging around the mouth often start from rubbing the face too roughly. Dr. Esperanza recommends treating each face wash like a gentle ritual. Simply lather the cleanser in your palms. Then use your ring finger, the one with the weakest pressure, to gently move in small circular motions. Pay extra attention to the areas around the eyes and corners of the mouth. where the skin is thinnest and most delicate. After rinsing, instead of scrubbing with a towel, use a soft cloth or tissue to gently pat the skin. Do not dry it completely. Leaving a bit of moisture on the skin helps the next moisturizing step absorb more effectively. Here is a real example. Mr. Daniel, age 72, had washed his face with cold water for 40 years and often complained of dry, tight skin and red patches, especially around his eyes. After learning to wash with warm water and stop drying his face with a towel, his skin visibly improved in just 4 weeks. The redness faded, the flaking stopped, and his expression became gentler when he looked in the mirror each morning. You see, without using any cosmetics at all, simply switching from cold water to warm and using gentle fingertip touch, you can help your skin heal from within. This is the first and most important step in the journey to youthful skin after the age of 60. So now, after washing your face while the skin is still damp, when is the right time to apply moisturizer? The second habit is the golden moment. Many older adults have shared that they have invested in expensive moisturizers, but the results were far from what they hoped. Their skin still feels dry, wrinkled, and sometimes even tight or irritated after applying cream. The issue is not with the product itself, but with the timing of when you apply it. Dr. Esperanza calls the few minutes right after washing your face the golden moment for the skin. This is when the skin's natural oils have just been washed away. The pores are open, and the skin is thirstier for moisture than ever. If you moisturize within the first 1 to 2 minutes, your skin's ability to absorb the product can double. On the other hand, if you wait too long, say you wash your face and then make tea, read the paper, or chat for a few minutes before applying cream, your skin may lose 30 to 50% of its natural moisture. This was reported in a study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition. At that point, even the best products can only work partially. Dr. Esperanza suggests 3 simple steps. Step 1, after washing your face, use a soft towel or tissue to gently pat the remaining water on your skin. Do not dry your face completely. A thin layer of moisture helps serums or creams absorb better. Step 2, with clean hands, immediately apply a toner or facial mist that contains hyaluronic acid. This ingredient helps draw moisture from the air into your skin. Do not wait for your face to dry before spraying. Step 3, while your skin is still damp, apply your moisturizer or a light facial oil. Use your palms to gently press it into your skin, warming it slightly to help the product sink in more deeply. The story of Mr. Charles, age 68, is a great example. He used to wash his face and then read the newspaper for 10 minutes before applying moisturizer. His skin always felt tight and dry throughout the day. After changing his habit and moisturizing within the first 2 minutes, he noticed a clear difference in just 1 week. His skin felt softer and more comfortable. The wrinkles looked less deep. The dark patches faded, and he appeared more refreshed. You see, it is not always about expensive products. Sometimes timing is everything. Skin is just like the rest of the body. When it is thirsty, if you give it a drink at the right time, it will thank you by becoming brighter and plumper. But there is one area many people forget in their skincare routine, the neck. In the next section, you will understand why this area is the breathing space of the face and how caring for the neck can transform your entire appearance. The third habit is caring for the neck. Most of us focus only on the face when taking care of our skin, but the neck is actually the quiet area that determines the overall youthfulness of your appearance. Dr. Esperanza often says, if you want a beautiful face, do not forget the neck. It is the bridge from the heart to the face The neck contains many lymph nodes and tiny blood vessels that transport nutrients and oxygen while helping to eliminate toxins. As we age, the neck muscles, especially those at the base of the skull and along both sides of the neck, become weaker and more prone to stiffness. This slows circulation, which can cause facial puffiness, especially in the morning. Have you ever woken up with a swollen face, feeling heavy or noticing uneven skin tone? The cause may not be your sleep, but rather a lack of proper neck care. Dr. Esperanza recommends doing a daily neck massage with no tools needed, just your hands. First, apply a bit of nourishing oil or a light cream to your neck. Then gently stroke from the nape down to the collarbone about 10 times. This motion should be light and gentle. Do not press too hard, as the lymph nodes in this area are very sensitive. Next, place a warm towel over your neck for about 2 minutes to help dilate the blood vessels. Then switch to a cold towel for 30 seconds to stimulate circulation. This hot and cold method is often recommended in circulatory care for older adults, as it helps the blood vessels become more flexible and responsive. However, if you have high blood pressure or thyroid conditions, consult your doctor before trying this technique. A woman named Donna, age 75, used to feel that her face always seemed heavy and lacked vitality. Even though she was using moisturizers, after adding neck massage to her morning routine, she noticed a real change in just 10 days. Her face felt lighter, looked brighter, and she also began to sleep more deeply. So now you know a youthful face begins with a healthy neck. The fourth habit is a natural face mask from eggs and flaxseed. After cleansing properly, moisturizing at the right time, and caring for the neck each day, many people ask, do I need to use a face mask too? The answer is yes, but not the expensive kind. Instead, use ingredients that are already in your kitchen. After many years of research and practice, Dr. Esperanza discovered something very simple. What is good for the body is also good for the skin. She says, among the ingredients she trusts most are eggs and flaxseed oil. Egg yolk is rich in lecithin, a compound that helps build skin cell membranes, along with vitamins A, D, and E, which support moisture retention and healthy glow. Egg whites help tighten the skin and minimize pores. As for flaxseed oil, it contains natural omega-3s that soothe inflammation and help the skin recover. She recommends the following weekly routine. On Mondays and Thursdays, use egg yolk mixed with honey. On Tuesdays and Fridays, use egg white. On Wednesdays and Saturdays, apply flaxseed oil with a few drops of lemon juice. On Sundays, give your skin a rest. Mr. Robert, age 69, followed this routine for 4 weeks and was surprised when his daughter asked, Dad, what did you do to make your skin so smooth? His skin became more even in tone, less dry, and visibly healthier. No chemicals, no spavicits, just a few natural ingredients and consistency, and your skin will begin to feel the difference over time. The fifth habit is exercising the facial muscles. Did you know that there are 42 small muscle groups in the human face? These muscles form the framework that holds your facial shape and allows you to express emotion each day. But after the age of 60, if these muscles are not regularly activated, they begin to lose tone. This leads to sagging skin, drooping at the corners of the mouth, and a tired appearance around the eyes. Dr. Esperanza calls this the silence of expression, a time when the face forgets how to smile, how to widen the eyes, or even how to breathe in a relaxed way. She recommends 3 simple exercises. First, gently run your tongue along the inside of your gums 10 times to relax the lower jaw. Second, clearly pronounce the vowels A, I, O, E, and U each morning to activate the mouth and cheek muscles. Third, set a reminder on your phone to release jaw tension and soften your lips every few hours. Mrs. Dona, age 71, used to avoid smiling because of the deep wrinkles around her mouth. But after practicing these exercises in front of the mirror each day, she noticed a real difference in just 2 weeks. Her face began to feel alive again, and she no longer felt shy about expressing her emotions. When Dr. Esperanza began caring for her skin with daily love and attention, something unexpected happened. Her sleep became deeper, her eating habits more balanced, and her blood sugar levels began to stabilize. The skin is not just the outermost layer of the body. It is a mirror that reflects everything happening inside your emotions, hormones, and lifestyle habits. When you start listening to your skin, you are also starting to listen to yourself in a gentle and loving way. We have just taken a journey that may seem small, washing your face each day, but it has opened the door to powerful changes in both health and appearance for those over the age of 60, from the true story of Dr. Esperanza. We have learned that healthy skin does not come from expensive products or high-tech treatments. It comes from the care and attention you give to yourself each day. With just 5 simple fingertip habits, you can help your skin look up to 10 years younger, reduce wrinkles, brighten your face, and restore vitality. You have learned how to wash your face the right way, using warm water and gentle movements instead of scrubbing. You now know that moisturizing within 2 minutes after washing is the golden moment when the skin absorbs best. You are no longer forgetting the neck, the bridge between the heart and the face, which needs daily massage. You have seen the power of natural face masks made from eggs and flaxseed oil, which are both simple and effective, and you have awakened your facial expressions through light facial muscle exercises. No gym or equipment needed, but the most important thing is not what you have learned. It is where you will begin starting today. Just switching from cold water to warm water tomorrow morning is already the first step toward healthier skin and a more peaceful mind. If you found today's content helpful, please subscribe to the channel to receive more practical and easy to follow tips on senior health. We will continue to bring you videos about food, exercise, natural remedies, and emotional wellness made just for people over 60. What do you do to care for your skin each morning? Share it below. I always read every message from you.